It's warm right here. I think that's why they got us all in here, right? I was turning the heater on. Time of year you can see your bad breath in the morning. The other day I was chilling at the park, right? And I overheard like a loud noise. It sounded violent. And it was in Spanish. You know, mind you, I speak Spanish. I know some of y'all may not speak Spanish, so when it's loud, it sounds violent. I get you though, right? I don't speak Chinese, so in any setting, it sounds violent. For all I know, they're reciting poetry at the supermarket. I don't know, feel me? But I know Spanish, and as I got closer, this guy was saying Jesus Christ this and Jesus Christ that. And I was like, but why you sound mad though, bro? Like, feel me? I thought Jesus Christ was supposed to chill you out. You know what I mean? It used to chill me out. I mean, it doesn't do it anymore though. I need a bigger dose. You need to go to the actual source. Talk about God, you know. You know, it's a touchy subject though. You know, even like talking about it, I feel like I'm gonna get like struck down or something. The earth might open up, you know. But yeah, you know, it's really touchy, you know. Some people, you know, are like outright reject it, right? But even rejecting the idea is kind of believing in it. Because God is just an idea, right? And like you rejecting the idea is acknowledging the existence of it, right? Therefore you kind of believe in it. Like George Lucas explains it the best. He just calls it the force. You feel me? But like if you really think about it, that's what it is. You feel me? Gravity. It's everywhere. You don't see it, but you feel it, right? And without it, we're in outer space. Feel me? Back into ashes, dog. You know what I mean? Obliterated. You know what I mean? Think about it. It's holding us together. Yeah, you know what I mean? But really think about it. You know, like think about it. Newton and Einstein both came up with their like breakthrough like theories, just examining gravity. You know, Newton was sitting under a tree, and his dumbass, you know, apple fell on him. You know. And I get it, he was a scientific genius, you know, by any standard. But I call him a dumbass. If you got shit the size of an apple falling on your head at any given time, I mean, you're not gonna make it that far. You know what I mean? Like, apple's big, you know what I mean? Like, when's the last time something the size of an apple fell on your head? Think about it. But like, Einstein is more like, I guess you go relate to him more, right? Because he was at work, he was bored, he was working at a patent office, right? So the guy window washing on the other side of the street on a high building, he was just like, damn, I wonder where that motherfucker just fell to his death. And like, I feel like that's more relatable, you feel me? That's how he came up with the theory of relativity. That's why, you know, and I was sometimes at work, I'd be bored as fuck, and I'd be like thinking about people could die. You feel me? You see what I come up with? No, but like, God is a real touchy subject, you feel me? Like, you can't just talk to it with anybody. You feel me? Like, you know, like the idea, you know, like, it's because you hear it, but you don't feel it sometimes. So you don't see it, so you don't believe it. Kind of like when you say freedom is justice for all. Like, you know, I hear you, I feel you, but I don't see it, dog. So I don't believe it. You feel me? That's why they put the under God before it. Like, you know what I mean? They'd be like, hey, we told you, this shit's all on the lip, you know? You feel me? But you know what I mean? Like, God is a real touchy subject, you know? I was born in Catholic, you feel me? And Catholicism is like the Marvel Studios of religion. You got the same for everything. Tomorrow's the same day, January 20th, dog. You feel me? You know what I mean? And like, you know, Catholicism, you know, like, religion in general, you know, Karl Marx once said, you know, like, religion is the opium of the poor. He said that in the late 19th century. I was born in the late 20th century. When I got to meet Russia, like Tylenol, bro. Shit was cut and packaged. Yeah, you know? I mean, but I say I was born into religion, because, you know, Catholics, you know, as soon as they pull you out of the womb, you just start waterboarding your ass, you feel me? Baptize you, dog. My name is Carlos Ortega, for that reason.
That's right, bro.
They baptized me with that name. But you know, I got my premium subscription with Catholicism when I did my first communion. It's dope though, you know, because it comes with them perks. I found out I could sin, confess, repent, and repeat. Yo! Shouldn't be telling that to a 10-year-old, you know what I mean? First time I went wine tasting too, I was like, what the hell is this? The 1947 pizza? Nah, yeah, you know, Catholicism is a trip. Religion in general, you know, like anybody else in this room, I came at a crossroads with it. You know, started questioning all the atrocities in history, like the Holocaust, slavery, the production of the show Friends. Like, where's the God? What is happening? You feel me? One day I was flipping through the channels, mind you, fucking Friends on like at least 3 of them. You know what I mean? And you know, and I saw this guy, he was talking about religion, and he was saying how the God descended, you know, and I was like, finally, someone that understands me. Let's call the ancient aliens. Thank you.
Carlos Ortega, everybody, let him hear it. We fuck with Carlos. This nigga